Hello guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Come on in and let me know how you're doing tonight. It has been a little bit since I have been live in Craft Around the Clock, so welcome. Getting this pulled up so I can see your comments well, but let me know you're here. Tell me how your day's been today. All the things. I haven't seen you guys since before Christmas. If you're watching from Craft Around the Clock anyway. Hi Veronica, hi Donna, hi Brenda. Happy y'all are here tonight. I don't also usually go live at 7:30, so it's really kind of throwing me off today. Glad y'all are here. So hopefully you guys had a nice Christmas. I know that we've had lots of bad weather all over the country, and I hope that didn't affect you. If it did, remember we can always do another day, right? I've talked to a couple of people that did have to reschedule, and that's so sad. Hello, Anna. Hi, Tana. Hi, Cheryl. Glad y'all are here. It's good to see you, Brenda. I'm so glad y'all could pop in. I know this time of the night, people are kind of, doing dinner, cleaning up from dinner, all the things. Hi, Luanna. Glad y'all are here. Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and get started. All I have done, I've got a canvas board just from the Dollar Tree. You can get them anywhere that sells craft supplies, so Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, all the places. These from Dollar Tree are not great quality, but it really doesn't matter for what we're doing tonight. So I use these whenever I can, whenever the craft is appropriate. So this is a good one for this. Hello, Jill. Hi, Debbie. The Hogs are playing. Is that Arkansas Razorbacks? Is that right? Thank you, Minnie, for sprinkling. Oh, I appreciate that. Hi, April. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. Hope you've had a good day. Trisha, glad you're here too. And Sherry, hello. Lots of art and craft VIP ladies are here. Thank you for sprinkling, Patty. I appreciate you guys so much. If I miss your comment, I'll go back, or you can come back through and say hi again. Hi, Brooke. Glad you're here. So what I've done is I took my little canvas board and I did trace. I just drew out a heart with another heart attached. And let me tell you, if you don't do this old school way of heart, that's the best way. So fold your paper in half and draw your heart, or draw half of a heart, and that way it's even. So that's what I did on that. I just winged this side since it's just a part of one. So that's all we did on that. Hello, Darla. Glad you're here. Hi, Christy. Thank you for sprinkling. And Luanna, thank you for sprinkling. Yes, Arkansas Razorbacks. Well, good luck. I don't know anything about who's playing anymore. I'm happy you're here too, April. I just kind of, once my team's out, I kind of lose track of what's going on. So I traced my little heart on here with just a light pencil. Then I took my tape, and I just knew this would save a lot of time. And you can just I used to do this a lot for buffalo plaid, where I'll tape and then put a little piece of tape in between, and then put your long tape again, and then a little piece, and do that. So now I'm going to go ahead and start painting my background, and then we will do our hearts last. Oh, Patty, I tell you what, I don't know. Yeah, I'm determined to get mine in good order, but it's gonna be have any of y'all done that, where it is such a terrible disaster before you get it organized, right? I mean, it's kind of like your closet, but 10 times worse. Because us crafters, we have so much and so many supplies. And I had my brush I wanted right here. That is not it. I have so many brushes, and I'm not seeing the exact one I want, which is funny. But that's okay. Let's just grab a different one. Any of these will work. I do have my favorites, though. That's what throws me off. I'm like, no, I want my favorite. So these are kind of my favorite right now for details, and I've really loved these. Yeah, 10 times worse. Hi, Carrie. Y'all keep Carrie in your prayers, and so many others too, but she lost her cat today, and I know we've all lost a pet, but you guys, she's had it for over 30 years, and she had another one that she had for over 30 years, right? Or over 20. You fix me, because it may be 20. It probably is 20. But you know how that is. It's so sad. So sad to lose our pets that we love. So I'm just going to kind of come in here and do XO. I don't know if I can do this upside down, y'all. I'm going to try in just a second. I want to get started though and kind of get my letters going before I just start going upside down. So let's see. So Carrie, I've thought about you today. I know, if somebody's not a pet person, they don't get it, but I totally get it. Yes, we get it. 20 years. Okay, well as soon as I said 30, I was like, that can't be right. But regardless, even when we have them 10 years, it's a terrible loss. And okay, so we're going to go in between our lines and we're just going to do XO all the way across. So this will be a sweet little kind of Valentine's Day design that is so easy, you guys, you can see, but it will be real cute in the end, I think. So bear with me and hang with me. I always say, don't give up, don't leave till you see the whole thing. And we can do this pretty quick because it's whimsical. It's supposed to be your handwriting. So if you don't love your handwriting, and I honestly don't think mine is that great, but if you don't love your handwriting, you can print out, your words and then just caulk them sideways, like I've kind of got mine going sideways, and trace them if you want to. So we're just going to start down here and just keep going. And I think this is going to be cute when we're done. But I am already getting started with Valentine's Day, guys. And I know that we feel like we just go from one to one. Vicki, you are so sweet. Thank you, sister, for the stars. I appreciate that so much. But we have so many. I have a calendar full of things that I know I'm not going to get to do all of. So I'm just getting started and getting done what I can. So my X would be right here. So I'm going to kind of just bring it down, right? So part of that goes behind here. And then I'll just start again. In fact, I need to finish this one up here. So you're just kind of winging it when it goes off the page like that. I know, Patty. That's the thing is our pets really have become like family members, and especially when, I'm so sorry, Carrie. Especially when our kids have left the house, we do put a lot more love and attention into our pets, don't we? You're just too busy when you're raising kids to really give them all that you'd like to. But once your kids leave, those pets become babies, if they weren't already. So you'll notice that some of mine are not perfect. Some may look a little different than others. That's okay. I mean, we're just getting a whimsical background down. Doesn't have to be perfect. I've never painted sideways like this. Like I usually paint this way, or of course straight up and down for me, but I'm learning to kind of go with the flow and whatever helps you guys see better. Okay, so you see where this is going, and I want to go kind of fast so it doesn't take too much time, but just getting our XOs on here. This one I may so see, we've got a little bit of space here that's going to need part of a letter. So another thing you can do if you're worried about going in, oh, thanks for the hearts, guys. What's up with that? Hi, Lori. How are you doing? Have you been moving? Tell me what's going on. I thought I saw something about your move, but then I don't know. Have you been moving, or is that not yet? You can kind of do a little bit of tape inside your heart. This just makes it a little easier so that if you don't stay neat, you don't have to go back and cover it. Hello, Vicki. Thank you, Trisha. I love that we care about each other, and this is, so by the way, for anybody new to me, because I forget that when we are in Craft Around the Clock, there's a lot of people that will kind of watch, but they don't know us. So forgive me for not telling you, but my name is Deb Brown. I live here in South Fort Worth, Texas, and love Craft Around the Clock, love getting to go live for this group, and My page is Art and Grace, so if you're watching me only in Craft Around the Clock, I hope you'll consider giving me a follow. And I do lots of things. I do painting, I do crafts, I do glass art, and I just do lots of things. I can't really just, I just went over. See, I didn't tape that, and that's what happens is we forget to remember that, you know, that needs to be pink inside. So that's okay. It can all be fixed. Acrylic art is very forgiving, and you can just go right in there with some white and cover it up. Get my hair in the paint. Sometimes I'll go to wash my hair or wash my face at night and realize I've got a little strand of paint. Usually after I go live, because it's hanging over this little. Hi, Marianne from Maine. How's y'all's weather? You guys let me know. It is beautiful and warm here in Texas today. So, you know, at least we had a good Christmas, and, you know, it felt pretty Christmassy. It's really weird when we're in shorts and flip-flops at Christmas, but it's happened. Okay, so they don't all have to be starting with an X like this. You can definitely start with an O here, as if, you know, it came right off the page over here. So just remember, you know, that's another reason it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is handwriting. This is like someone did just do this, but you know what I'm saying. It's like a letter. You write somebody and you're just doing your handwriting all the way across. Like so. I wonder if I can do this upside down. Let's just try. If it looks horrible, then I will go back to the other way. It's just weird when it's at an angle to do it upside down. It really throws me for a loop. So my X would come like this. You're from Hershey. Okay, awesome. Rose, I didn't know that. Oh, wow, you were? Yes, so we have lots of family in that area, the North Richland Hills area. Did anybody get into that, you know, like terrible kind of blizzard-like conditions that I keep hearing about? I guess up in New York, I really have not stopped to listen or read anything about it. I just kind of caught a glimpse. Okay, let me see. I can't really see. Oop, I just went right inside my heart. But that's okay, because it will give me the chance to show you how to fix it. So no worries. We'll fix this one here. This is going to have to be erased. But that's what happens when I try to read comments. That's why I need a comment reader. XO. So the X would be kind of coming down this way. Like so. So you just kind of have to go around that heart when you're doing your letters. Now, think about this as far as on a small scale. You could do this. Can y'all see? Okay, what am I seeing? Okay. You could do this on a small scale and do like a ceramic ornament or a little wood, you know, you could do like a little wood star or a wood heart. You know, there's lots of things you can do this on besides canvas. What I was going to do was take a part of canvas and, you know, use the little frame, kind of the reverse canvas technique, but I didn't have one that I was ready to chunk, so I thought this will be perfect. Am I glitching? Sorry, Jerry. Merry Christmas belated, and I'm so happy that you found a place to go. That was a definite answer to prayer. And for you guys that don't know, Mama Jerry supports all of us. I'm sure you've seen her in the comments all over. If you did not know, she has had some financial strain over this Christmas, so I know her Christmas looked very different than it has in the past. If you did not know her need and feel led to help at all, she's got a GoFundMe, or someone set one up for her. I would love for you to consider, listen, there is no shame in doing $5, because when we all I get chill bumps. When we all do $5, that takes care of a lot of things. So, since I saw you, Jerry, I wanted to throw that out there. I hope you don't mind. But, I just love supporting whoever we need to support when the need arises, and it's a true need. Many of us know her well and know, where the money will go. So, anyway, thank you for those that have already done that, because I know she's had some come through. Waiting on the commercial. Doesn't that frustrate you? I'm sorry, guys, but thank you for doing that, because that is what sends us a little bit of money from Facebook once a month. And everybody knows when I get my little amount, they direct deposit it. I go right to Amazon and order, because I always have a list going of something I need. And I will go, it's like a birthday. It's like, yes, you get to get what you need. And so see how sometimes I'm starting with an O instead of an X. And not being too careful. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and rip off our tape. This is just some plain masking tape I got actually at the Dollar Tree, so it's not even good quality, but it works for what we needed. Yes, every bit helps. That's exactly right, Rose. I mean, really. So never feel ashamed or like, oh, well, my little $5 isn't going to help. I promise it helps. When you are in a bind, $5 plus $5 plus $5, that takes care of you getting some trash bags to get rid of stuff. Like, you just can't believe that it all adds up. You just forget, I think, that it all adds up. So don't be thinking that you can't help. If you want to, you can. Okay, so now I'm going in between this. So basically, I'm just kind of making a row in between these. I really want you guys, I hate it when I have to turn it towards me, but I'm going to, just so that we can get it done. I'm just so used to having it toward you. But see how fast I can go if it's not toward you. I can really go a lot faster. So this is just a little detail brush with some pewter colored paint. This is black pearl and it is metallic, so it's really pretty. I know you probably can't tell on what you're looking at, but it is real pretty. So that would be XOX. This would probably be an O coming through here. And you can definitely leave the space if you prefer that and not do every row, but this is what I had in my head, so I'm going to go for it. That's exactly right, one bite at a time. Good, I'm glad y'all like this. Jack's backdrop. Yes, April, that is exactly what it is. Yes, so we did my son's girlfriend, April. You guys know her. I don't ever know what to call her, but she, so funny. She has a little, friend. So her best friend has a child. Our whole family loves him. We've never met him, but we see pictures, all the time. And I swear, if I ever see him like at the mall or something, I may not recognize his parents, but I'm going to be like, Jack. So one year, I think it was first or second birthday, I made a banner for him for pictures. And it was this. His birthday was, is it February 14th, April, or is it, I don't remember the date. But anyway, super cute. But it was just X's and O's, the whole entire banner. And it was like, really large and for pictures. And this is what we did. Just lots of X's and O's over the whole thing. I'm going to kind of put it into fast gear. He is a Valentine's baby. I thought so, but Valentine's boy, not baby anymore. You guys that have grandkids, I just don't even know how. I see pictures and I saw lots of them over Christmas, but I cannot imagine the joy that you get, and I'm sure Christmas is so fun. Did anybody have a special story or something fun happen over Christmas with your kids or grandkids? One year, I know some of y'all have probably heard this story, especially if you're in my group, but one year my husband put together a rocking horse, and it was a big ordeal. Carried it up the stairs because he put it together in the basement so the kids wouldn't know. Carried it up the stairs and couldn't get it through the little threshold, whatever you call it. You know, the door frame was too thin, and he had to take it apart, put it back together in the room. And I'm telling you, hours of work, because getting the spring, you know, on those rocking horses, getting the spring pulled tight enough, it was really hard. And then she comes running out as like a little 2-year-old. We were so excited for the reaction, and she said, "I didn't want a horse." I just told this story not too long ago, but I know most of y'all weren't there when I told it. But anyway, so I love hearing all the stories of kids and what they say and what they think. It's usually lots of funny stuff happens. And some are so sweet. You can give them, you know, a little. One year, I think it was maybe her 3rd birthday, she asked for a tomato plant. She was really into tomatoes, and that's what she wanted. So, you know, some years you just have those cute memories of simple days. Not like now where you're searching all over Amazon and all over the stores looking for a certain item in a certain color. It's totally different when they're adults or big. Hello, Annette. Glad you're here. A letter. Oh, Patty, how sweet. Man, I tell you what, there is something about the written word, and April knows this. My kids definitely know. I truly would rather have something that you write me or that you make me or gift, you know, something like that, than anything, because something that's comes from the heart, it just means so much, you know. And as we get older, we just treasure those things. So that's so sweet. By the way, you know, guys, when I say, like, I'll drop something and I'll have to go get it, or I'm looking for something and I'll go, y'all, hold please. I say hold please all the time. So April has this company that she uses. It's called One Little Word, I think. Let's see. Little Words Project. Sorry, Little Words Project. And she got me this one. Hold on. Can y'all see that? Hold please. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I love it so much. It makes me happy every time I see it. Thank you, Trisha. I appreciate you, girl. Hello, Michelle Klein. Your 6-year-old grandson pulled a present out of his sack and said this wasn't on my list, but I like it. Oh, this wasn't on my list. But okay, thanks. I like it. That's hilarious. See, they're so fun. I hope you guys write these things down because, you know, we usually remember, but you never know. And okay, I was going to cover over. Here's the one that I didn't mean to do. So I'm going to paint right over that with my white. So once your paint dries, if it's acrylic paint, you can paint right over it with your white and you will be okay. So let's see. Trying to see where my heart, I can't even really see my pencil. But anyway, I'm going to cover over this a little bit so I can show you all that. But it just, you'll need a couple of coats, maybe 3, to cover that well. But I'm going to dry it real quick. And then we're just going to put some color in our hearts. Hi, Norma. Oh, good to see you too. Hi, Wendy. Wendy, I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and if you hit the screen and hit the little 3 dots, you can follow along. I would love to have you. Hi, Teresa. Glad you're here. If you're at Craft Round the Clock Sister, put hashtag Craft Round the Clock. And you guys that are new, be sure you give them a follow or at least go check out their page and see what they do because you will find some of the most creative people in the group. Hi, Valerie. Glad y'all are here. who's ready for these type of crafts? I really was leery about doing this, thinking I don't want anybody to gripe because they're not ready for Valentine's Day, but like I said, I just have a lot of things that I want to get done. So if I don't start now, I wouldn't have time. Let's see, our time is almost 8. About 15 minutes. That's right, Teresa's a sister. You're still on the sick list. Tana, I know. How do you feel? Wait, I'm not sure who said that. Annette, I'm so sorry. We have family that we were around Christmas Eve that we just found out tonight have it. So we're going to have to watch ourselves too. And I fear that that's going to be a pretty common occurrence, right? So if you had a lot of family over, you will need to kind of watch because it is flaring back up again. I think as we're inside more and don't get out as much. The cold weather, you know, we're all just kind of cooped up inside a lot. So I'm taking some of my regular acrylic paint and I'm going to take, I can use either one of these. I pulled them both. This is a heavy gel that I can put down and mix with my paint, or I could use this modeling paste. And some of you guys use spackling, right? Hope y'all can see well. So whatever you have, use what you have. You don't have to have the same thing I do. Any of these thicker products will work, but you've got runny paint. You know, when I say runny, like you've got craft paint that's pretty runny. This is really thick, so this makes a really nice base for our doing some palette work. So I'm just going to mix this pretty pink in here. It's like a dusty rose with that medium. And all different brands have different mediums. You can just kind of read about what, you know, what each one has, the qualities they have. But usually if I'm using DecoArt paint, I like to use a DecoArt medium, and just mixing these two, and then it gives me a thicker paint, like a premium paint without the price. And I like doing this because I typically paint with these, you know, just regular craft paints. But I can make it into a nicer premium paint by doing that. So we're just going to put our little rounded palette knife down and start making our heart. So I'm just kind of keeping with the shape of our heart until we get down into the point. And I'm trying to hurry, guys, so that we can get this done before our time is up. It's always a challenge, even though I taped off my background. And then we can either stop right here and let this large one kind of dwarf it, or you could do the whole thing in this one color, which is probably what I'm going to do for time's sake. So let's just do that. We'll just do the whole thing in the same color. But you could use two colors if you chose. Let's see how much faster to just kind of get this on here. So you're just letting your knife do the work. Listen, you're going to hear me say that every time I teach a painting or palette work, whatever, because you're letting your tools do the work. I'm just carefully kind of smoothing this out. It's not hard, y'all. Now, doing a picture, if I was trying to do a landscape, I would have this facing me and I would be a little, not struggling, but it would be a lot more difficult. But we're just doing simple shapes. So you can do this. And you don't have to have a nice palette knife. You can use the plastic ones that the Dollar Tree has. They work just as good. They're not as comfortable in your hand. That's the only reason you might want to go for a better one. Or if you just fall in love with it and you want to do a lot of it. So then you can, you know, get the better knives. I have an Amazon storefront that you can see the ones that I have and love. This one here is more of a fun one. It's a nice quality, but it says don't eat paint. Yeah, don't eat paint. And so it's kind of a special one, and it's the only one I have like it. But my regular, like the ones I use, you can tell it's very well used, are in my Amazon storefront. But let me tell you guys, what I started to say is the written word is important. And so I think having Bible verses around your home, or having, your family's, something about your family, or maybe your favorite quotes, just having things like that around your home are some of the best art pieces that you can have, because it keeps your mind focused on the right things and kind of always in your forefront. So you're all more than invited to come to my Word of the Year lesson that I'm doing next week. I am so looking forward to doing it, and I really would love to have you guys. It is only a $10 fee, just because I've made a workbook, and you can print that out and use it, or you can just use it digitally. But I've put a lot of work into this because it has helped me so much. It's like one of those things that I believe in so much. I would just love to let everybody do it, but not everybody's into that, so I totally get it. But if you have thought about the importance of words, or about the Word of the Year but you haven't really done it, I promise. In fact, I'll tell you this: if you take the class and you didn't get anything out of it, and you didn't learn, and you didn't like it, I'll give you your money back, because I'm really pretty sure that that you will love it, or at least will learn. So I can confidently say that and offer that. Okay, I'm taking my thinner pointed knife, and I'm going to go back and do this little heart's corner, like down here where it comes into a tip. How are we doing on time? My watch was dead. Okay, we're good. We are good. I forgot to plug in my little, charger, and had my watch sitting on it, but it wasn't plugged in. So, and I feel naked without my watch. Okay, so you see, you can take that edge and kind of smooth things out, but I wanted to get that point back in here, right down here at this. Okay, so now we've got our beautiful, shiny hearts in the middle. Now, once this dries, which will take, until tomorrow, then we could write a word on there. We could do anything. We could put diamond dust on it right now if we wanted to, or we can let it dry, and tomorrow, I know, right, Victoria? Tomorrow we could take a little bit of Mod Podge or something and put down, and then put our diamond dust. So, you can do a lot of things once this dries. But I'm going to just show you kind of my idea is to take, this was a frame I got at Hobby Lobby, and it was $25. And I started to take this tag off, and then I didn't care because it's on the back. But I wish I could remember the exact price, but I got it for like $5. It was just super cheap. And I just put a rough coat of white and kind of sanded some off. I wanted white, but not new, perfect, white. And then look, popped into that frame. How cute. So that's all that I typically do, and then I'll tape it in because I like to reuse my frames a lot. So this won't stay here. Oh, thank you, Christina. How are you tonight? Guys, please go follow these ladies that you're seeing pop in. Christina has the rust-covered cottage, and she is new to Craft Around the Clock and so very talented. So I want you guys to go and check her out. You will not be sorry, I promise, because the worst that can happen when you go follow somebody and then you're like, yeah, it's not my thing, you unfollow, no big deal. But I promise you will love what she does. Okay, so there's what we have so far. And then I thought, well, we can easily, and I went ahead and made it because I thought I was going to run out of time. But I went ahead and made a little bow, just a sweet little, what do you call these? Like a refabbed bow where you just crisscross your ribbons, and I thought that would be sweet. So let me turn on my hot glue gun here. We'll probably go ahead and paint something else. I can't believe that I'm done early. Wow. That never happens. Usually I am just scrambling to the end to get everything finished. Okay. But I can kind of look at some of your comments now. So let me know what you're doing, how you're doing, all the things. Yes, April, I love that idea. And the white, doesn't it make it look really sweet, like for a little girl? I agree, that would be really cute. And thank you, Mary Beth. How are you tonight? Thank you, Brenda. Thanks, Darla. You got the gel medium? Good. Yeah, you'll love it. You can use it with any of your paints, and it just gives you so many more options. Thank you, Lynn. I did, and hope you did too. Thank you, Patty. You guys are so sweet. Southern Smiles Crafts. Hello. I'm so sorry I cannot remember your first name. Yes, Roxanne. Perfect for a little girl's room, wouldn't it? Y'all, you saw how easy. Also, it would be a great card. So if you have mixed media paper or watercolor paper, or just get some blank cards somewhere, when you're doing blank cards, it's really helpful if you're going to paint on them to have the right paper. But if they're not, just be sure your paint's not too thick and not too wet. So I would, if I'm using this type of paint, you know, whatever paint you've got, you're going to want to just kind of get your paint on there, load it up good, and then just kind of offload some of it so that it's like this and not like this, you know, because you don't want it to go through the paper. So easy, yes. So we'll put our little bow on it. We can definitely put a cute hanger. I pulled this stuff. I do have beads that we, you know, can definitely put a beaded hanger, but I also pulled this because I just think this stuff's pretty. It's pit berries, so you could use this. Let's just see if we like it. I don't love it. What do y'all think? Or ribbon. I need to get some more ribbon because I did not have enough of my pinks, but having a pretty pink ribbon to hang would be cute. Of course, you can just hang it just like it is on a nail. That's fine too. The gel medium that I'm using tonight is Americana Premium Medium Gel Medium, and I think I've got gloss. Yes, heavy gel medium gloss. And this is what I'm using tonight. But I also use, you know, modeling paste. I've used this quite a bit too, and I'll show you the consistency. This is very similar actually. So see this? Very thick, very, you know, holds its shape. And you can use this too. You can make designs with this and let it dry and then paint it, and sometimes I mix my paint and do it all together like that. So either way, you could put little pearls all around here. There's so many things you could do. Pink satin ribbon would be good, Vicki. Scrapbook paper behind me. Let me see, where did that go? Scrapbook paper behind your hearts, or a napkin. That is, we just painted it on with a paintbrush, just XOXO all the way across. You can watch how I taped it if you want to see. I taped it diagonally so that we could kind of get, you know, a little diagonal shape going on, and that's all I did. It was so easy. But yes, if you don't want to paint it, you can totally use a little piece of scrapbook paper, and I'll just kind of hot glue that right on the corner. If I ever want to change it and keep this frame for something else, it'll be fine. I can. Let's turn it a little bit that way. Just hit that with the heat gun and it should be able to pop off real easy. Thank you. Well, super easy. You could use that as snow. Yes, you could. Oh no, Jerry, you can't get moved in yet. Hi, Tony. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Tony. Absolutely. I've got my, maybe I don't. Let's see. Yes, I do. I've got my book of prayer requests, and I'll go back to be sure I haven't missed anybody, so I won't even try to write it right this second. But yes, I will get you on there, get him on there. Lots of people. Hi, Lisa. Glad you joined us. Thank you, Lori. It's so easy, guys. I hope some of you will try it. Does anybody know they want to try it? But you can add bling. You know, I pulled my bling just in case. In fact, I think that would be really pretty to put a little. This one has pearls, and I thought this might be really pretty. Let's take a look. put it right there in the middle maybe. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Let's go ahead. So when they have a little, it's like a little button. See that on the back? Can you see that little thing? Then I'll just take a pair of my jewelry wire cutters and cut that off. Guys, for Christmas I got the best box knife you're ever going to see. I didn't bring it in here, but it is so nice and cool. I can't wait to use it. Anybody else get excited about a box knife? Probably not. Okay, so watch when I show you this. Holding it on here for just a second. I'm so sorry, Kim. Yes, you guys list any prayer requests you have. I promise we'll get them written down. And not only I pray for them, but we have really sweet members in my group that will pray as well. So, okay, look at that. Look at that bling. Oh, that's perfect. And that even makes it sweeter, doesn't it, with the little pearls? So that's it. I like how it turned out. And I'll show you a picture when it dries, but that's it. And I hope some of you will try this. Yes, Cindy, that would be so sweet. That's right, Claudia. How are you tonight? Glad you're here. Thank you guys for sprinkling this. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you just being here. Thank you for watching. If you're new to me and I haven't seen you before, you haven't seen me before, then hit the follow button. Just hit the screen. You'll see 3 dots and you can click that and it'll let you follow. I've got a Telegram and I'll go back and add the links to this. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can or if one of you guys will be able to put craft round the clock so that we can go watch the next person at, let's see if it will let me. Y'all are probably faster than me. Craft round the clock. Thank you. Oh, it said TV. I didn't see the TV part, but it's craft round the clock. You guys will be able to find it by doing a search and see all the other crafters that we have. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you'll come back. We have so many fun things planned for January. I can hardly stand myself. I just can't wait to get all these things done. Oh, that's awesome. An open circular saw, Christy. That's hilarious. Oh no, how sad. Oh, Mary, I'll add that for sure. See, and I love that, Kim. Thank you for saying that's a great reminder that even if you never plan on doing a craft that you see or an art project that you see, you might just learn something you didn't know, a faster way to do something or an easier way to do something. Or it might just spark your mind to think, ooh, now that would be a good backdrop for, so we appreciate you tuning in and following all of our crafty friends. So you guys have a great night and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.